what I saw happen, and I think most people that were paying attention and would look at history would agree with me, what I saw happen is that Apple looked at Napster, it looked at just the industry as a whole, and it didn't say we're a music company. I don't know that Apple even said we're going to become a piece of the music community or music industry, but instead said we're a tech company that's going to provide a solution. It's called Apple Music. And there are many other moving parts and pieces to that decision, that equation, that conversation. But the point was that a tech company, I think many would argue, a tech company came in and to some extent, I know when I say this, it's going to be probably lead to some aggressive emotions, but sort of solved some of the music industry's problems, because the music industry was basically chasing down people that were selling copyrights, digital transfers of files, and they were suing these people and realized there's no meaningful way to sort of create an economy around this. And a tech company came in and said, actually there is, and we'll just lock down the songs and sell them through this portal. And again, it's a much bigger conversation, but kind of a tech company solved the music industry's problems. And the reason why I say that is because when you think about knowledge, we in whatever industry we are in, we tend to focus on learning from within. And I believe this, and I've said different contexts, but I've said this concept of echo chamber many, many times in things that I teach and books that I've written, articles I've written, and posts that I've put up, where I strongly believe that we just get tied into this idea of learning from within our industry, the people that we're around. And so eventually we become basically an echo of the noise that we're already contributing to. And that's the echo chamber right there. So we really can't learn, we can't grow, because we have nothing to grab from outside of our lane, outside of our industry. And I see that as a huge problem. So what I want to say here is that I want to challenge you that if you really want to grow as a creative, that you have to stop thinking that the only way you could learn is from creatives, that the only way that you could learn is within the creative community. For sure, there's a lot that can be learned from that community, but there's also a lot that can be learned from oil and gas or software or farming, for example, where there's things that we just maybe don't see how they apply. And we need sort of a translation of what did they learn in that industry. Learn from everything.